As human beings, we are dreamers. There's that particular feeling that you normally have when you want a certain future for yourself and for your family so badly. There's a specific dream that you carry. You know, that particular dream that wakes you up in the middle of the night just to think about it. The one that aches a little bit when you see someone else living it. You've tried to ignore it, to be a little bit realistic and probably let it go, even to the point of telling yourself that, come on, I can't be the person that's gonna live that particular life. That's way far-fetched. Well, tonight, I want to offer you a completely different way to understand that particular feeling. That ache that you feel when you think about that future that you want is not random. It's not a curse either. It's not you torturing yourself with impossible ideas. My friends, that particular desire is a signal, and it's pointing you somewhere where your future is, because you don't burn for things that have nothing to do with you. There's a version of you outside there in the future who has already created and built that particular life that you crave. And the reason you want it so badly is that some part of you, some of you in the future is already living it. The problem is not the dream, but the dream is a roadmap to your future. Here is something that most people never stop to consider. You cannot deeply want something you have zero capacity to achieve. A fish does not dream of climbing mountains because it knows it cannot do that. A person with no musical bone in their body does not lie awake aching to compose symphonies. The very fact that a desire lives inside you is evidence that the seed of it lives inside you as well. Think about it honestly. No, let's take a minute and think about it. The things you want are not random. They are weirdly specific to you. You're wiring who you are inside, your gifts, and your story in life. That business idea that won't leave you alone, that skill you are strangely drawn to, that life you can picture in vivid details, the one that you want to live and your family to live it. That's not fantasy, my friends. That is memory data. Your desire is your potential, calling out to you before you have even built it. Most people bury the signals. The ones who change their lives, they learn how to read these signals and they learn how to work towards that particular lifestyle. You are not being pushed, you are being pulled like a magnet towards your dreams. Most people think of their goals as something they have to drag themselves towards, like an uphill, and that's when they get the exhaustion of working towards their goals, because for them it's an uphill. Now, let's flip this. The future version of you who already has it is not standing behind you, shoving you. They are standing ahead of you in time, pulling you and trying to show you what exactly to do for you to get the life that you desire. A ship's captain does not stare at the waves crashing against the hull. They fix their eyes on a point far on the horizon, and every turn of the wheel answers to that particular point. Your vision works the same way. When it's clear enough, it stops feeling like a burden and starts acting like a magnet of your future. Michelangelo said he looked at a raw block of marble and saw the angel already inside it. Then he carved it out until he set the angel free. The statue existed before the first strike of the shiver. He just removed everything that was not the angel that he saw. Your future self already exists in that same way. Your job is to carve away everything that is not it. And what will be left is you attaining your future. The gap between who you are now and the gap between your future self that gives you the feeling of who you should be and the ideas of what your life looks like in the future is the assignment. That particular gap is the assignment between the you sitting here right now and the you who already has it. That's the gap. Most people look at that particular gap and feel discouraged. They read the distance as proof they will never make it. They've got it exactly backwards. That gap is not your enemy. It's your instructional menu. The distance between where you are now and where that future self stands is a precise list of everything you need to learn, build, and become. Can't afford it yet. The gap is telling you which skill to develop. Don't know how to do it yet. The gap is telling you what to study. Not strong enough yet. The gap is your training plan. The dream shows you the destination. The gap shows you the route. So stop staring at the distance as if it's a wall. It's a staircase, and every step was placed there specifically for you to climb it. Have you ever noticed that you normally don't want everything? You want this, and specifically this. Your dream is very specific to you, not to anyone else. It is very specific in your brain. This is what you want. Out of 1,000 possible lives, your heart keeps returning to one particular picture. That specificity is not an accident. It's a clue. Two people can sit in the same room. One aims to build a company. The other does not care less about business but comes alive imagining a full concert hall. The same room, completely different poles. That's because the signal is normally very personalized. Your future self is your future self, not your neighbor's self, not the influencers you follow, not the version your parents pictured. The exact shape of your desire is a fingerprint pointing at the exact life you are built to create for yourself. So, you need to pay very close attention to the details of what you want, the specific area, and those specific things are not distractions in your life. They are directions written in a language that only you can read. You need to begin reading yours today if you want to get there. You need to be very, very aware of the borrowed dream. Now, a warning, because this is where people lose years. Not every desire is truly yours. Some dreams are borrowed. You saw someone win and you assume their prize was your prize too, and you want to become like them. Here is how to tell the difference. A genuine desire pulls you even when no one is watching. A borrowed desire only excites you when you imagine other people being impressed. If you chase a borrowed dream and something strange happens, the moment the applause fades, the fire will die. You hit the goal and feel very empty because it was never ever your dream to begin with. You see these everywhere. People grind for a version of success they saw online, achieve a piece of it and feel completely nothing. The real signal is quieter and more stubborn. It does not care about the crowd. It just won't leave you because you spend your entire life climbing a mountain, making absolutely sure it's your mountain. Chase the pole that survives the silence. The fear you feel means you are very close. Here is a truth that flips everything. The bigger the dream, the louder the fear. Most people feel that fear and slams the brakes, and they treat it as a stop sign. But that fear is not proof you are heading towards the wrong way. In fact, it is proof you are heading somewhere that really matters. You don't feel terrified walking into a corner shop. You feel terrified standing at the edge of something that could genuinely change your entire life. Fear scales with significance. The nervousness before you post the thing, launch the thing, start the thing, that's not a warning to retreat. That's a confirmation you are standing right at the border between who you are now and who you could become. Your future self is on the other side of that particular fear. And it has been like this always with everyone. So when the fear roars the loudest, don't run away. Lean in. It usually means you are closer than you have ever been in your entire life to living the life you have always desired. Have you ever heard of the saying that you need to fake it until you make it? Well, surprise, surprise, that thing is true. You have to become them first. Here is the piece almost everyone gets wrong. They think, first I will get the life, then I will become the person who has that particular life. But flip it. It works the other way around. The future version of you who has it all is not just richer. They are a completely different person from who you are now. They wake up differently. They make decisions differently. They hold standards you don't hold yet. The wealth, the freedom, the achievement they have made, those are just a byproduct of who they really are. You don't get a body and then start training. You train and the body follows you. You don't get the business and then develop discipline. You build discipline first and then business follows. So the real question is not how do I get what they have. The real question is how do I become who I am in my future. Start living by the standards that you see your future person has today in very small ways, and you close the gap from the inside out, because the person first, then the life of that particular person who you see yourself as in the future will follow. Let us make this entire theory usable for you right now. Here is the practical shift. Every time you face a choice, stop asking what the current, tired, doubtful version of you wants to do. Instead, I want you to ask yourself this: what would the version of me who already has it decide? What decision would they make? That version would not hit snooze on the thing that matters the most, you waking up in the morning. Would not quit at the first war of any problem. Would not spend the evening scrolling while the dream collects dust. Make your decisions from the destinations, not from the starting line. Then get specific and get moving. Write down in vivid detail the life that future self of your version will be living. So clearly, you could describe their morning, identify the single biggest gap between you and them, and attack it this week, not someday. You don't have to close the all distance today. You just have to take the next step as that person would take it. Do that consistently, and you stop hoping for the future self and start walking like them. Somewhere ahead of you, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, stands a version of you who refused to quit, who did it the hard way, who built the life you can currently only feel in your chest and in your mind as a desire. They are real, as real as your willingness to become them. And right now, in this very moment, you are either walking towards becoming that person, or you're walking very far away from them. There is no standing in between. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you make them wait a little longer. Every time you choose courage, you pull them a little closer. The ache you feel is not there to torment you. It's there because that future self is reaching back through time, trying to remind you they are possible. Don't betray them. Don't let the dream you have for the life you envision for yourself fade, just because the path is apparently too difficult. The reason you want it so badly is simple. Some part of you already knows you are meant to have it. Now go and become the person who does achieve it. If this lit something in you tonight, hit that like button and send it to someone whose dream is still alive but buried. Remind them it's not too late. I'll see you in the next one.